So, I have these little carrying backpacks, Pokemon nerds like lots of other people. But, this is what, I try to bag up some of my, gaming consoles to make them a little cool. Someone was asking me about, this particular build, and what I'm finding out is that people are skeptical about things on the internet because when it comes to emulations and systems and hard drives, and these people who are buying them aren't as tech savvy as us, like us people who know the ins and the outs of the of emulation and how they run and how to configure them and change things. And a lot of these people want to buy them like they're a console, like they are ready to go and everything is, as easy as click of a button. And with the GUI interfaces like emulation desktop, emulation station desktop, launch box, recall box, things like that, they're trying to simplify to make all those difficult things in the background work for everybody. But what I'm finding out is that lots and lots of people are like, well, I bought something else from someone else and it had emulators that were a year old. They didn't understand how to update it themselves. Lots of games were in a folder, but none of them worked. They were in the wrong format. Maybe they were still zipped and they needed to be unzipped. Maybe they were just, a mixture of different versions. If you have an ISO in one, a bin and Q, does the emulators, all read those? And anyway, so when someone decides to purchase one of my items on my Etsy store, I've had this in only for a small amount of time, but I'll connect this up and I make sure that every single emulator is not only up to date, but that it launches all the games properly and that they are visible inside the GUI interface I've chosen. Like Emulationstation-de is sort of my go-to. I like how easy to configure it is. Launchbox pretty cool too. Some people like Botasera, but I'm just not a fan of that one. It's because I want to be able to really get in there and granularly fix and change and make everything functional. Anyway, so I'm going to hook this up. I'm going to go through. I've 3D printed this case. One of my favorite outcomes. It has a great big fan in here that's blowing down, and it comes out the bottom to cool off the RAM and also out the sides to help cool off the whole thing. It has a Noctur fan in it, so it's 90 millimeter, I think. And anyway, I want to show you that when I label what this device is able to play, that means that I've tested it, that they all play well. They play great. They're playable. There's no absolute minimal drop in frame rate. Like if it's supposed to be 60 frames and it goes to 57, I'm okay with that. 56. But I don't want people to be disappointed in the items that I build for them. Locally, I've built like 85 systems, and that I continuously help them. Either they message me, call me on the phone, send me an email, and I help them out because I enjoy doing this, and I don't want people to be disappointed that they receive something that has some sort of difficulty, whether it's and something that's not working. So, in saying that, I'm going to hook this up and show that this system has listed that it plays GameCube, Wii, and WiiU, and I'm going to demonstrate all those games. Alright, I have my Bluetooth keyboard, and its combo mouse. Has a touchpad over here, controller, console. It's all hooked up. It's hooked to the TV. The power button actually is a functional power button. And alright, we're at our our Windows 11 desktop. Go. I have to rescan it so that it stretches it out correctly. So one of my things is I'm going to do show you some boring stuff, but I'm going to go to the WiiU emulator. And I'm connected to the internet. I'm going to jump up and I'm going to make sure it's up to date. So we're going to hit yes. We're going to click update. And I'm going to do that with each of the, success, okay. Oh. It's thinking about it. There we go. It restarted it. Cool. So, now we know that this is up to date. Now, I can show it to you in Emulationstation desktop, but we'll just go through a game or two here. First of all, I'm going to make sure input settings. Yeah, looks like, you know, feel like these are moving, so that means it's good to go. I'm going to close that. So let's try, I guess, we should start Starfox. People want to know whether or not how good that works. I don't know if I have to turn up volume here, and then we also put it up full screen. Alright, I'm going to hit full options, full screen, and hit A. And assume there's supposed to be some sound here. So let me see, make sure that that's working. Go here. Let me hit stop for a second. Okay, got the sound working fine here. Let's see what we got. A little bit of jitteriness in the sound, but or in the music. Okay, so let's see. I click this. Let's say, are you sure you want to exit? There, it's saving. I'm ready. Alright, so let's try closing that out. And let's try like super, like that. Wind Waker looks amazing. And we're going to full screen this particular one. Okay. If you can see, there's shaders compiling at the top left. I always try to let those get done. Let's see what's going to compile more. Let those get pre-compiled. There's tons of memory on the system, so still syncing up there. Once it gets done with all that, they'll all be compiled into the memory, into RAM. This thing has 16 gigs of RAM, so we should be good to go. Okay. Still compiling some more. Obviously, you can go ahead at any time. I'm just saying as this particular. Like the blue one. Classic mode. Oh, I see. So, you can switch to them whenever you want. Yes. Player one, please. That's okay. It is still compiling at the top left, as you can see, but it's nice and smooth. If the Wii U games play as good, you know the Wii and GameCube are going to play perfectly, so they're just fine. Sound, not a single vibration in the sound. Everything looks like the compiling is finally done. There's some more compiling there because he's going to do some graphics. Alright, I'm going to do some editing and then we're going to speed this thing up and try some other games. So, next game. So, I forgot what buttons are. Ah, there we go. Rotate the screen. There, the action button. Sorry, cannot for the life of me. What did it fall off there? Let's see what it is. There we go. Alright guys, it's been a while. Oh, I fell through the hole. Sitting on there. Oh, there we go. Come back away. Tom. Hello, yes, I see you. Yeah, okay. Dun, dun, dun. I want to make sure and show you guys like a full stage. Alright, so we got that. I can go to the next stage, next page. There we go. I'm gonna hit B and go back to the main menu. It's saved. So now I hit escape, and then I'll fade to the next. I don't know how from the menu just to get, so I always just quit out. This should be a challenging one to play. So this particular computer, little micro or mini PC single board computer, is the Odroid okay, alright. Sorry, I got distracted because I was looking for the box. That is not it. So, where is my box for this game? That's still loading, okay. Yes, Mario Kart 8. Okay, so let's get back to understanding. Okay, so if I didn't show you the stats on this is the Odroid H3 Plus with 16 gigs of RAM and a 1 terabyte NVMe hard drive. That's not true. It has more than just that. It has 128 gig eMMC high speed for the operating system, and then over here I got a 1 terabyte drive that's also in the bottom of it. That is for all the ROMs and emulators, and then the ES fun stuff. So, alright. Whoa. When I overlaid that, it's not happy. Anyway, let's go to full screen. I don't know if you can tell, but it's, running at full speed. This actually demonstration of this game is on their website. A little bit of graphics there. It's staying clean, but I mean not clean. The sound is staying good, but the videos blurring. There we go. Now we're back to normal. Using the GameCube controller, nice and smooth. And that should be, is it? Oh, that's... Ooh. I'm gonna pause this and go back. So basically, I just wanted to show you that that one looks great. Yes, I want to quit. And I'm gonna close out of this again. All of these are great. Let's just try. Well, Wind Waker, you probably would know that's gonna look great. It says HD because the original oh, this one has a long intro that you can't skip. So I'll probably just stop this. Oh, there it is. They changed it from the GameCube version. You couldn't skip this intro. I forgot about that. That's so cool. Plus the graphics are really crisp on here, since they have the HD version. I think you guys can see that's going to play just fine. Alright, let's try some Paper Mario. What's happening? It's loading in the graphics. I can see it compiling as it's loading in. This is a great concept for a game. There we go. Dun-dun-dun, Mario. Sorry, the buttons were red. I don't know. story. Yes, yes, yes. You guys can see this game's gonna work just fine. So it's just, yes, we need. Ah, there we go. Wait, this one. Yeah. I'm sure there's some other secrets. Alright, so this game might be a little more complicated to, I was in the show, let's try this one. I think this one was a little bit more rougher on the system. But we'll give it a shot anyway. Give you an idea. I think probably the Switch emulator works better on this game than the WiiU emulator version of this. This is probably one of the later, better games for this system before they moved on to the Switch. It's not really as bad as I thought it would be. I haven't started moving, I'm just not sure what I'm supposed to be going. I assume, I don't know which direction I came from on this. Let's do this one. Yeah, okay. Oh, broke my stick, I guess. Ouch. Oh, I know what it was, I think. Whatever that rock was, I picked up didn't pick up earlier. What's this doing wrong? Maybe? No. Alright, cool. There we go. Oh.
Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
There we go. Okay. That's all about clicking stuff. Alright, so I'm gonna hit start, go to the right, hit save, here, okay, boom, return to tile screen. So, I think that's probably one of the dang it, I forgot. I had a recording or thought I had a recording, so I missed the first 2 laps. Oh, I missed it right there. So let's try the fighting game here. Test manager. What's that? You can automate that, but right now I'm doing it manually. I'll enter, hit A. Sorry, I'm trying to tilt this around there.
Tatsunoko versus Capcom. Select your heroes.
We blocked that. Nice. But that's alright, I got another win. Not blocking that one. Bye, Morgan. Alright, that was pretty fun to play. Glad you guys really get the chance to. Yeah, a little hiccups here and there, but if you pause it and let it go, load all the shaders, it's good. Completely 100% playable. I want to hit escape. And say yes when I kill it. Delete. Task manager. New. Yep. Okay. So yeah, update the ryujinx while we're at it. Alright, so what we got here. This one's a fun one. Let's try this and see how it loads. Probably should have checked the graphics, but that's okay. Again, I turn on the pre-built shaders, and it only makes sense for anything that's more than a supercomputer. But even then, I would do it if I were you guys. Yeah, it looked like 51,000. You're like, oh my gosh, it's going to take forever. No, it's not going to take that long. But I assure you it's better than that trying to load during the game, so. This is what gets rid of all the stuttering. I've got tons of RAM in this computer, 16 gigs, so it will help loading shaders into memory and then loading them while the game's going a lot better. Let's see, I don't think this is... Found my full screen. Alright, there's full screen. So I just turn it on full screen. I'll take it back down here and check my settings and input. There we go. Alright. Alt in there. Let's see, I play a little bit of like 15 minutes of it. Oh. There we go. Pressing the wrong button. Let's continue. That way you don't have to watch the whole intro, which is kind of long. Just let me jump in and show you some gameplay. Just figuring out my buttons. Okay, see enough of that. See enough of me dying. Let's go up here and hit option, no action, and stop emulation. Yep. So yeah, very good. Got a handful of cool games on here that, you know, mostly play pretty good. Alright, if you got any questions or have something you want me to like test out, just let me know. Mostly this was being tested because someone asked me. Thanks, bye.